Hey, are we on?
We are on.
Yes, super fans, we're on. So let's introduce ourselves. You can see we have three other guests today. We have Coach Graham, we have Coach Innerbitson, and we have Joe Lunardi from ESPN. The bracketologist. Who would have thought? I'd have never thought this. This is like mind-blowing.
Well, I apologize. I was a couple minutes late because I'm doing this like Twitter tournament.
Uh-huh.
And the East Region final was coming to an end.
Nice.
And some of my public was not happy with the result.
Oh no.
Dayton going down, huh?
And I'm thinking, it's fiction.
It is fiction. And people take it too aggressive, don't they?
Oh, they certainly do.
That is great. So as you can tell, we came up with a March Madness tournament of our own. These are all people from either our high school or our community of Ripon. So it's parents and students within our high school. So we came up with this tournament. And as you can see, next to their names are the number of makes they think that I made in the first round when I shot all these free throws. So we came up with our 4 brackets: the Ripon bracket, the Colony Oak bracket, the Parkview bracket, and the Weston bracket, kind of regionals within our town. It's our 4 of our 5 elementary schools. Now, the only thing we worry about is that we have to flip too many coins. But what is your first reaction as you see this bracket?
Well, I'm glad you explained to me what the numbers are, because I thought they need a little lesson on seeding. But then I thought, okay, maybe they do things a little bit differently there in Central California. But that's a lot of free throws.
That was a lot of free throws. My arm was particularly tired after I shot 120 of them, 20 at a time for each round. So there's videotape to go with it. So the students and parents get to see who advances by the video.
So these, really optimistic seeds like 3 and 6 are not putting you in Rick Barry territory.
No, they are not, unfortunately. They had little faith in my 18 years of varsity and 28 years in the program, that I could shoot a free throw, and all those little camps that some of these kids actually went to. But it's nice to hear Rick Barry. It is his birthday today, so.
Is that right?
Okay. Yep. Today is his birthday. And for me as a Warriors fan, it's a big deal because of the mere fact that when I was, 10, 11, whatever it was back then, it's when they won their first championship. And then I had to wait 40 years, and my son got to enjoy it with these last 5, because we went through a lot of down years to finally see another one. So it was kind of cool. And today's his birthday.
Well, the first championship team that I ever followed, I was in the 1st grade, and it involved the Sixers and the Warriors in 1967. And the Sixers, I think Barry would have been on that team. It was basically Wilt against Nate Thurmond.
Right.
And I read a book about that season from a Sixers point of view, because until the Bulls and Michael came along, that team was often considered to be the greatest in NBA history. They went 69 and 13 in a much smaller league. And then in reading the book about them, I couldn't believe how good the Warriors were.
Wow.
Right? So anyhow,
yeah.
It's not about my 1st grade experience.
Well, we got to listen to all those games because my dad always had it on, because it was always on. So you always heard the Warriors. He'd sit there and do his paintings and listen to the Warriors every night with Alvin Adels and that whole group. So it was a lot of fun for me growing up.
Sure.
Fun for the kids after. But no, when you put the seeds together, we didn't have to leave anybody out, but we did have to find interesting ways of putting them up there. So the number 1 seeds were just how they came in on the form. And then I just went around in circles. So I went around in circles. So it was completely random how I put people up there. But My only worry is that Stanford Steve will look at this and try and figure out if they can bet on it.
You want me to send it to him?
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
great.
That's my, my favorite show on television every night. That's what I watch. And the poor guys are stretching for material right now.
I know they're stretching because they've had me on, and I have little or nothing to contribute in that.
As long as they can keep bringing Kirchin back in so he can just laugh for a while, because that just makes us all laugh. So
that's right.
But yeah, he'll probably have you on with your fictitious bracketology and analyze that. So
wow,
it'll be good. But all those senior moments he's doing is really good too. But no,
yes.
I have a feeling these are going to be good brackets. The kids will have a lot of fun while they're doing it.
Yeah, and so what is their involvement?
So their involvement was they had to fill out a bracket, put in all the numbers that they thought per round that I would make out of 20, and then we'll advance it every day. So basically the bracket is completely done. I could tell you, or Ann could tell you within a couple days what it is. We're not going to tell you today, but it's going to be fun. I don't even know who the winner is yet. So
You have to check in at the end of the week to find out who won.
Yeah.
That's right.
We will be posting videos daily for each round and updating the brackets so that everybody's on the same page.
That's right.
Well, I often get the comment, Joe doesn't have enough to do. I think that would apply here.
So I have a question. Joe.
Yes.
We'd love to get your opinion, your prediction. How many do you think Coach Wright made in the first round?
Well, I had the opportunity of looking up, Coach Wright's youthful stats. So I know what his career free throw percentage is.
A long time ago.
And I would say some of these numbers are extremely optimistic.
Yes. Okay.
Based, particularly the ones that have, 2 digits in them.
Ooh.
And,
wow.
No, I'm going to say that I'm going to set the over and under right in the middle. I'm going to set it at 10.
Wow.
Choice.
I'm going to do my Stanford Steve. I'm going to bet the over and say that he made 11.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think Interbitson's liking that. That's close to what you guessed, right?
All right.
That was 10. That's correct.
There
So
you go.
That is amazing. Those are some good guesses, Ann. I think those are pretty good guesses.
yeah.
I wonder if he found my brother's stats because he did play Division I for a while. Oh, that is too funny. But I have a feeling there's going to be some tosses of coins in here.
There may be some upsets, like
Could be some major disappointments or losses by certain people that will just be can't believe it. And they will take it hard, and I'm sure they'll vent on Twitter.
So that's how you're going to advance people now, just with tosses of the coin?
No. First, we'll find out how many I made. First, we'll go by how many I made.
Okay.
And then if there's a tie, let's say there was one person had 9 and one person had 11, and I hit 10.
Got it.
Then that would be a tie, and we'd have to flip a coin because we can't have a shoot off.
Right.
All
I
the
got
social
it.
distancing. So it's pretty cool. So
I wish you luck.
hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate your comments in here too. It's kind of funny.
Well, it was a little method to my madness here. I wanted to experiment with Zoom.
Okay.
Hey, we are too.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt later tonight. Well, I mean, it's later here in the East.
Oh, there's your picture.
Me and my buddies from out of town, we're going to try to play pinochle. And we have the pinochle site, but we can't look and talk to each other about bidding and all that. So, in true spousal way, I asked my wife if I could play cards with the guys tonight. And she's like, where are you going to do that? I said, in the basement, alone. Where I do my TV stuff. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Funny. It is. It is. Hey, if you figure that out, you'll have to tell us how that works because we're still experimenting with Zoom too.
Some of us study this for a living.
Yeah.
badly. All right,
That is true.
I'll leave you alone.
Well, I
Hey,
want to just
appreciate it.
I want to
Oh.
thank our three experts,
Yes.
Rick, Justin, and especially Joe for joining us. I mean, this is amazing.
you.
And so we look forward to seeing how this tournament plays out. But thanks for your,
Stay safe, and to all the students, make sure you stay logged in, because these are the lessons that are going to stick with you for a lifetime.
that's right.
That's right.
And let's hope it's a long one.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Hey, thanks,
Good
Joe.
night.
Good night.
Yep.
Appreciate it.